Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So if you see here, we have implemented the pizza and we are able to see all the things, right? Let's focus on this footer thing. And here if you try to see, this is the footer. Let's try to add some logic inside this footer. Let's assume that I am having something like constant current hour. Oh, it's all capital, right? So I am taking constant current hour. So right now the current hour is new date dot, and we can write something like get hours. Okay, so get hours, and we can write something like constant open hour. So when it will be opened is I assume that we are opened at from 12, and constant closed hour. So closed hour will be something like 22. Okay, constant is open. So when this one will be opened is, so when this current hour is greater than or equal to open hour, okay, and ampersand current hour is less than or equal to closed hour, then it will be open. So now we got the open hour. Now if you try to print this open hour, console.log, I will do the console.log is open. If I write here is open, now what could be the output for this one? Let's see the output for this one. I will do the inspect element here, and if I do the inspect element in this one, so we are able to see in the console that you must have a unique property. Okay, so here we are using the map, right? So whenever you are trying to use the map, here we need to add a unique property that is nothing but a key property. So this key property we will try to give. So right now pizza.name. So with this will be, we'll discuss about this one key thing. So now we are giving unique property for the key. Already we have discussed about this one in now what I can say in our Vue.js and Angular thing also. What is the usage of this key thing when you are trying to loop it? We'll try to discuss about this one also. So now we have written here footer and is open is false. For example, let's say that we will give it as a 23. Now whether it will be is opened or not, so then also it will be false only. It is true. Okay, so up to here it is true. Now what I want to tell you is, so here we are open is open, right? Now I want to tell that when it is open, I want to show here that it is open and come and order now, something like that. I need to show a button here. So for this one what I can do is, so here I can write something like div class name is equal to order. Okay, so this is the class name I am trying to apply, and I will keep this one in a paragraph. Okay, so we are open until what I can say, I can use the closed hour and colon 00, come and visit us or order online. So just I want to show some data. Now here if you try to see the output for this one, so here we are able to see that we are open until 23, come and visit us or order online. So here I need to show a button. So here I will add a button here. Okay, button order. So let's add some CSS for this one. Class name is equal to btn. I will apply the class name is equal to btn. So let's apply this one. Yeah, so class name is equal to btn. Now we will apply some CSS for this one. So for this btn, if you want to apply the CSS, let's go to here, and for this btn, and here I can write something like color inherit, so which could be black only I think, and font family also I want to inherit. So whatever you want you can do it, inherit. If you want to know more about this inherit, unset, revert, these all things, so I have already covered the course in the CSS, so you can check that one. Border, I am applying this one as none, so I don't want the border, so remove the border, and I will apply a font size of around 1.4 rem. Okay, and I will apply a background color something around hash EDC 84B, something like this. So it's some golden color, and we can apply a padding of 1.4 rem and 3.2 rem. Or just randomly I'm giving cursor, so we can give a cursor of pointer to get a hand button. That's it. So that's it, we can do it, and we need to make this one as a center, right? So for this one, in order to make the center, we already have the order. So this order we'll try to make it center. So here I will add the order, and I will take the display as flex, and flex direction as column, and another one is align item center. Okay, I think it will be center now. I will apply some gap so that we can have the distance between the two items, 4.2 rem or anything. Oh, it is so too much big, 2.2 or something like this. Okay, so now we are able to see the output for this one. Now what I want to tell you is, for example, let's say that we are in the 22. Okay, so now actually if you see the console, okay, if you see the console, in the console, so we are able to see it's a false. So that means in the is open false, we should not show this button and the text we should not show it. So for this one, we have a conditional rendering. So we need to show this one in a conditional rendering. How we can show this one, the conditional rendering in the React.js is, for example, let's say that we can use the is open, and I can apply an ampersand. That's it. So now here we are using the conditional rendering ampersand. When this one is true, then only this one will be executed. If this is not true, means this one will not be executed. And also I will be trying to tell you that it is a JavaScript expression, right? So whenever you are trying to use a true or false value for this one is open, then it will not be it will not show the output. True or false, it will not be shown in the output. Only the expression after this one will be shown output. For example, let's say that I want to show something like here like this. So here in this div, I will show something like true. So whether this one will show the output or not, we'll see it. So here I will apply 23 so that we are able to see the output. But here if you see here, the true we are not able to see the output. If I try to keep a false, then also we are not able to see the output. In JSX, whenever you are having a truthy value or the false value, true or false means this will not be shown in the output. So other than this true or false, we will be showing the output. Here when it is true only, then only the second one will be executed. If it is false means then the second one will not be executed. So this is one thing which you need to understand. Okay, so this is how we will be writing the footer code. So what we have did it, we are open until this one and this one. So when this is open is true, then only this will be shown, or otherwise when it is normally 22 means then this output will not be shown. So this is how we will be doing the conditional rendering in the React.js. So here we are using ampersand to execute the conditional rendering. Hope you understood about this one. So what I will try to do is I will commit this all the code in a new branch, that is video-13. So video-13 conditional rendering. Whoever may be having doubts or anything, if they want to refer the code, so they can go to my GitHub repository URL. The link is provided in the description below. For this one. So what I can say, React, right? React18 course. I will publish this branch. So this is our GitHub repository URL. Whoever may be having doubts or anything, so they can go to this particular repository URL and they can get the code. So if you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.